There was a short video.
The digital coin ecosystem, right? We're going to be talking about some amazing things here in regards to our newest revenue platform, Surebet. We're going to talk a little bit about existing platform, Digibot. We're going to talk about existing DGC coin, exciting things happening in the market there where it's trading at a great price less than a penny. And then it's coming up on bitso.com here in the next few days. We're going to have a community pump that we'll keep you posted on to get that coin in the 5-10 cent range here before it hits bitso.com. So all the leaders that have been dedicated, everyone on here that's been working towards that can enjoy the fruits of their efforts, right? So and then lastly, we've got this amazing new product. They're going to be shipping out September 2nd. We just heard from Antonio. He had his latest message about a minute 55 seconds, and in there he said the first batch of cards, excuse me, these Visa Platinum cards with no KYC, and we'll talk about other benefits of it. They're going to be shipping out to leaders around the world to kind of beta test it for the next week or so. It has its own app, so that's amazing. But we're super excited about getting those cards in the hands of leaders here starting the week of this next week, right? Monday. We'll start shipping them out. So that's very awesome. You've got some top leaders here, folks, around the world. Powerhouse. We've got Belgium in the house, Norway, Belgium with Rob. Rita's up there in Norway. Crypto Bjorn's from Norway, but living in Thailand. Preston and Richard in North America, USA. And brother Miguel is down there in Mexico. Myself, right now, I'm in Dubai. And we'll see what other leaders. Brian comes on. He's in Singapore. Miss Bumblebee is in Australia with Adam over there, so we'll see if they join us. I'll let Richard, you can start off with that amazing presentation. We're 3 minutes past the hour, folks. Just so you know, none of us are here are owners of the company. We want to make that perfectly clear. What you're going to hear is just our interpretation of the directive, the mandate that's come down from the CEO, who is Mr. Antonio Salas. Amazing gentleman. I had the pleasure of spending 2 weeks with here in the penthouse of one of the villas in Dubai. He was gracious enough to let me stay there, along with some of the other top leaders, and just really got a chance to know him and see the vision of what he's doing here. There's a lot more than you're going to see here this evening that we have, morning, this afternoon. And so we're going to start off here with Mr. Richard Marks. He's going to talk about the latest product that we have, Surebet. And so sit back, enjoy, grab a pen and paper. Don't raise your hand. This is informational purposes. We'll like to get you out of here within 30 minutes. Just depends on how the testimonials go after that. So, and we'll get you the latest updates that we have. Maybe we'll play that video at the end from Antonio. So, Mr. Richard Marks in Florida, absolutely amazing man, built huge organizations. Him and his beautiful family there are down there in Florida. He's a pastor on Sundays, right? But for this presentation, he's Richard Surebet Marks. So take it away, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. Florida. I spent 30 years in New Zealand, where I met my wonderful Kiwi K wife. We've been married 42 years. We came back here with our 3 children in 2001. I've been in network marketing and direct sales for 43 years. I've seen every kind of company come and go. I've seen every kind of pay plan come and go. And I have to say, I am more excited about this one than I have been in a long, long time, because the sports betting industry is a multi-billion. In fact, it's a $200 billion market. Okay? It moves billions of dollars around the world. With the right strategy, it's possible to transform this market into high profit, low risk operations. And when you think about it, if someone places a bet on Team A to win, and Team A wins, they make some money. If Team A loses, they lose some money. So it's basically gambling. You win and you lose, right? We have a unique software here that I'm going to go through that allows us to make money every day, 1 to 2.3% per day, regardless of the outcome of the sports. Now, we have to say from the beginning that the disclaimer that the information shared in this presentation is for educational and informational purposes only, does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research, consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. So look at sports. We're talking about almost every sport on the planet, right? Basketball, tennis, volleyball, hockey, baseball, soccer, cricket, rugby. MMA is martial arts. I had to look that one up. Boxing, esports, I don't know what that is, darts, snooker, table tennis, badminton, you name it, and handball, okay, plus a few others that probably are not mentioned on there. As I said, it's just the betting side of it's a $200 billion industry. So I'm a little bit of background on our founder, Antonio Salas, because he is a unique character. He's not even 30 years old. He graduated in business administration from a Presbyterian university, MBA from another university, advisor to a consulate of Spain and Brazil, financial director of a political party. He and his father are both multimillionaires. In fact, he started his first company when he was 18, and that company was sold when he was 19, 8 months later, and he became a millionaire at age 19. That company continues to operate to this day. Okay. At 21, he led a technology team, and this is a key phrase here because he's had that same technology team with him for 9 years. So he didn't just wake up one day and hit in a basement, decide he's going to start getting into blockchain, right? He led a technology team to create a marketplace for retail groups. That company is now valued at $1 billion. At 23, he started his own company with that same skilled and experienced team of developers, and he focused on software development, solutions for retail chains, fintech, and blockchain technology. That's how long he's been in this industry, right? As an entrepreneur and owner of a company that's already created more than 70 marketing platforms, he have identified a new marketing opportunity, launching not just a single platform, but an entire ecosystem to meet various global demands. Now, tonight, we're just talking about one little part of that ecosystem, which is the Surebet technology. So we're going to, maybe in another meeting, we'll go into the full ecosystem. But right now, we're talking about Surebet. And he actually acquired the software. That means he purchased the software. He purchased the programmers, the people that sit behind the computers doing the betting, ... So it's known as Surebet in sports arbitrage strategy that guarantees a profit regardless of the outcome of the match. I'm going to read that again. It's a sports arbitrage strategy that guarantees the profit regardless of the outcome of a match. It's simple. You bet on all possible outcomes, win, lose, or draw, and no matter what happens, you make money on the difference between the spreads between the odds that the different bookmakers keep. Or to go that on another page, more detail. So if you use different bookmakers taking advantage of the variation in the odds, if the sum of the odds is less than 100, you have found a sure bet. It's pure mathematics, zero luck, zero opinion, zero risk, basically. The software does the betting. We don't do any betting. We simply make 1 to 2.3 per day on our investment, regardless of the outcome of the event. You can see why I'm excited about this, right? So here's an example. There's two teams here. They place a bet for $1,000 on team 1 to win, another $1,000 on team 2 to win, and another $1,000 on a tie. Therefore, no matter what happens, right, they're going to make either 3,500, 34, or 33, and they spent 3,000 on the bet. What's the profit? It's 300, 400, or 500. It's just simple math. Results guaranteed in any scenario. Pretty exciting. So it's technology and automation, sports betting. We operate with proprietary software. We analyze thousands of opportunities per day. We operate with speed, precision, and safety. Ensures efficiency without human interference. It's technology plus mathematics equals recurring profit. Now, my two boys are millennials. They're 37 and 39. They've been heavily into this sports betting for about 2 years. I would say at least 70 to 80% of all their peers are into the sports betting. And you only have to go to a sports bar, of which there are dozens in every city, and they'll have special nights where they do fantasy football, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a market that's out there. It's not some esoteric, closed group of networkers or crypto people. It is in the general population. So we have a very simple compensation plan. It's called a uni-level. What that means is if I bring in an individual, I directly recruit someone, they're on my first level, I'm going to get 10% of whatever they deposit plus 10% of any redeposits or compounding that they do. If they bring someone in, that to be their first level, they're on my second level, I'm going to get 5% on that. So it pays 4% on the third, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, half and a half, down to 10 levels. Now, those of you who know how the multiplication works in network marketing, 3 who bring 3 who bring 3, you get down to these levels here, you can have thousands of people, even though the percentage is small, you can have thousands of people down there on those levels. And we have a very, very robust back office. I'm just going to show you a couple of screenshots right here. I've been in this exactly a week. I joined last Thursday. I've already got 17 directs, 159 indirects, 176 total players, and my total team has deposited 10,000 in so far in that. That's my first week in the business. I'm pinching myself. It's pretty amazing. But it's understandable because it has such a great appeal. So this is some of the transactions. When someone makes a deposit, they call it nominating committee. I don't know, maybe some reason why they call it that. So I got 3% on level 4. I got 5% on a level 2. I got 3% on level 4 and 5% on a level 2. Okay, so now this part, I have never heard of a uni level that had a daily residual. I and a lot of the people I know have been looking for that elusive residual income for years and years and years. Sometimes we get it temporarily, but it doesn't last. But anyway, this is a true residual because every single person that makes a deposit of $10 or more, by the way, you can start with $10, is earning a daily reward, right? Every day that they get their daily earnings, I'm going to get a percentage of those daily earnings on 5 levels down. 10% on the first level, 5, 3, 2, and 1. That is amazing. When you get to the thousands or tens of thousands of people, like I'm pretty sure we're going to get very rapidly, that could build up to a very, very huge residual income. So it's worth putting some time and effort in the early days. Get your people, get your front line in. Now, there's no limit to the number of front lines you can have right here at the 10%. If we were to draw a line across the page and put a vertical down from each one, it represents each person you bring in as a separate leg. In other words, there's no spillover. Those levels are created by that person's team, all right? But this one here is paid on your entire team in the first 5 levels daily on their earnings. This is absolutely incredible. So come to the next page and I'll show you some of those. It's called residual bonus, level 5, level 4, level 2, level 3, level 2. So I've got probably out of my 180 odd people, I probably got 120 of them on the first 5 levels. So that means I'm getting a daily reward on 120 people already in my first week. So you can see again why I'm excited about this. We also have what's called a career plan. This means you get cumulative rewards as you reach different levels, and the levels are based on your production. That means the total deposit of your teams down to 10 levels, and it's cumulative. So when I reach 10K, which I have already reached, by the way, it's a $300 one-time bonus. When I reach 25K, this is not instead of, this is in addition to. So in addition to the 300, that's an 800 for 25K, 2,000 for 50K, 45, 65, 10,000, 15,000, 35,000, 50,000, and 100,000 one-time bonus. You add those, I haven't added those all up yet, but it's getting well over $200,000 in bonuses. So it's worth putting some time in here. We talk about a 90-day blitz in network marketing, but I'm calling this a 30. Anybody that puts in 30 days here, looking at what I did in the first week, you can basically, I believe, set yourself up for a really serious residual income, life-changing income. So the investment goes up to 300%. There has to be a cap on it because if you're compounding and there's no limit, well, that's just not sustainable. So if you invest $1,000, once you've received up to 3,000, now that includes your commissions as well as your daily reward. All right. Once you reach that 3,000, of course, you've made 2,000 profit. You have to start a new deposit. Okay. So the yield is paid Monday through Sunday, 7 days a week, from 1 to 2.3%. So just to summarize around it all up, more detail. It's investment. It's not betting. We are not betting. We're getting paid daily regardless of the outcome. It can't be called betting if we put some money in and we can't lose. We make money on it every day. Therefore, we're not gambling. We're not betting. Our clients are not placing bets. They're investing capital. Our professional trading team applies mathematical arbitrage strategies, the Surebet, to generate the profits. It's independent from any betting regulations. So any countries that say they have regulations about betting, well, we're not betting. Operation does not depend on whether betting platforms are legalized or not in the investor's country. What matters to us is only the difference in odds between the platform, which is where arbitrage opportunities arise. In other words, investors never deal directly with betting houses. Our trading team manages all that entirely. So proper positioning, it's not gambling, it's not a casino, it's not betting, it's a mathematical arbitrage applied to the odds market, just like arbitrage in currencies, commodities, or crypto. So in short, investors are accessing a high predictability arbitrage model executed by professionals, no exposure to risk of betting activity. We're paid 1 to 2.3% per day on our investments, regardless of the outcome of the sports event. So that's just a roundup summary, because some people say it's illegal in some countries. Well, this covers that. So the opportunity is there. First step has already been taken. It's in your hands. I believe millionaires are going to be made. So get back to the person who invited you. Make sure you get a link. It's a real simple sign up. This is a totally separate platform. The profit is made in USDT stablecoin, which can be withdrawn to your external wallet. It does not go through our normal, the rest of the ecosystem. So it's a totally separate platform. So get back to the person who invited you, get their link, and get going.
Hey, Brother Richard, fantastic. Yeah, pretty amazing, folks, what we've got going on here. Again, 4 ways to get in, 2 ways to come out. And as far as paying once a day, we're seeing the withdrawals as little as 0 hours up to 72 hours. What that means is less than an hour, no more than 72 hours. And as far as I know, since we've been started since August 15th, have yet to hear someone say, oh, I've gone more than 24 hours. So that's super exciting. As this platform keeps getting better and better, we'll see those times keep dropping down to where less than an hour, less than a half hour, less than 30 minutes, and ultimately instantly, right? So that'll be really cool. And you decide USDT Polygon or Binance Bet20 coming out. So fantastic, Richard. Thank you for that. It is an amazing opportunity. We'll go more into testimonials. Some people are having great success later on. We're going to move forward on to our second part of the ecosystem, is the Digibot, right? Where we'll continue to, that's set up as a binary, right? So, but that will continue there. That was our flagship product up until this one came out. But that's where you can stake this token that is our fully functional utility token. It's at the center of our ecosystem, and it's called DGC. So, Preston or Brian, did you want to speak to that? Either one of you?
Yes, I'm more than happy to speak. And you can see that for the last few days, the market has been steadying. And
we don't see anything, Brian. Brian, we don't see, we just see your name. If you want to share your screen.
Yeah, can you
All
see
right,
me now?
Yes, we do. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So I'm still outside, that's why.
Oh,
Next
okay.
to the elevator. So, but
There you go.
yeah, so very important when we look at the markets, I can see that it's been 4 or 5 days now. It has gone to another level. You can see that the ranging between 6 to 8 plus. And so it's narrowing, it's building, the volume has gone up, the market cap is gone up, and you can see there are still buyers, sellers, the volume has gone up. These are all good signs that you can see. And even I've seen some sales, in sizable volume for this coin, but yet the market is holding very steady. So we have already supporters coming in, and the ecosystem is running well. You can make withdrawals, you can convert into the coins, and you can choose to go into quick swap, and you can buy and sell in there. And the ecosystem, as you can see, as a drop comes and then they pick it up again and on the way up again. So don't be too late. If you're going to wait, and time will ticking, right? So, and I have new people that have started to make investment into buying the coins, and the next part will be waiting for hopefully some good news that we could take some money out in USDT. And for those who are doing the staking and those who have earned commissions, and I hope that will come soon. I hope that will come. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome, Brian. Yes, we appreciate sharing your insight there, folks. Brian, as well as Crypto Bjorn and Preston and Richard, these guys are at top of their game when it comes to understanding this crypto market. Rob, Miguel as well. Rita's learning from Crypto Bjorn. And so Kevin is, I know, traveling in Thailand, and we'll be hearing from him, catching up with him. But he's really got his finger on the pulse as well, as far as what's going on here. So I always listen to people that know a lot more than me, and one of them is our owner as well. Preston, did you want to play a video, or what did you want to talk about next? You have the floor, my friend.
I can definitely play the video, but let me just share something with the crowd about the tokens itself, since you spoke about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the best crypto tokens on the market. If you look at it, number one is real world utility. What does the project solve? Does the project solve real problem or have a clear purpose? Absolutely yes. What is the problem? They need decentralized crypto cards without any KYC, and we have it, right? Clear purpose. Now, how is it going to affect the token? Basically, what I understand is when people load the card, top up the cards, they need to purchase the token, and also the fees for the card. You have fees for anything. You go to ATM, you have fees. You go purchase, you have taxes, right? So the fees is normal here. The fees also will be in digi token. So can you imagine 1 million Visa cards are going to be released to the ecosystem? What's going to happen? Visa Platinum business cards. These are great cards. You can have virtual cards, integration with Apple Pay and Google Wallet, as well as you can order your physical card. Imagine, 1,000 people are going to use the card. It's definitely going to create activity in the market. It's going to create 1,000 transactions in the market on the graph. And can you imagine the value of the token? It's going to just go up. So we have real world utility. That's why this token is very valuable. So those of you who have maybe 100,000 token or who knows what number, you got to be excited about it, and you got to share and promote this project to the market, not only to the people in our community, but people outside. Like I mentioned, I'm speaking to people outside and they're saying, okay, send me this. I need to purchase this token, because guess what? Just tell them to invest $50. Guess what? They might put in $1,000. You never know, right? But you just show them the opportunity, right? I can share the video if you want. Yesterday's update with Antonio, right?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, let me see that. Okay, while I get the loaded up, we are going to load that in a minute, because we are dealing with multiple applications, multiple screens, so it's not that easiest to tab in seconds. Okay, but I'll do my. The greatest strength of this company is the CEO's technology and business application expertise. We focus on that strength and we work through any of the other challenges, okay? Because nobody out on the planet is able to implement solutions so quickly, especially money making in this market. So let's listen to his latest update.
Hello everyone, hello to the DigitalBot community. We started big week. We working hard on our ecosystem. This week we have one big news. We have our holding PDF. On this PDF we have all explanation about our different products, the coin, the Surebet, and the motorcycle. Okay, and our entire plan. What we do, this is in the first moment, we put digital products with the physical products, physical operation, put legality, put the contract, registered contract to our investors, and this changed the level from this company, this changed the level from the leaders. Wait, because this week we have the big news, and then the next week we started the shipping the Visa cards. In 2 of the September we started the shipping these cards. This is a big momentum to work. The coin is grown up step to step. We don't stay nervous about this, because we understand the market and we understand the size of our project. The second point is the people working on the Surebet have a brilliant results, fast withdrawal, all in USDT, and we put more operations to sustain this years and more years. Okay, every people stay here and work hard, make a lot of money with this ecosystem, because nothing, I repeat, nothing on the market have the same structure, the same plans, and the same idea which we have now. Okay, we make a brilliant year, and 2026, this is our year. Let's go, this is the moment. Thank you for everything.
Yep.
Amazing.
That folks, there's a lot in info in there with what he said. But go ahead, Preston.
Want to recap it?
Yeah. I mean, folks, there's a new project, and we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves because we have so much that we have here. But the bottom line is, he's attaching real-world assets to the tokenization, right? You have these motorcycles that are for people less fortunate, right? Everybody wants to be a productive member in society, and some people don't have the capital to get started to have their own business. And these Uber drivers and all these drivers in transportation, they have their own business. I know I was a pizza driver when I was younger, in high school and college, and it's just empowering to be able to make your own money like that, and you work as hard as you want to provide an income. And so it's very philanthropic in what he's doing. And then we get to profit on the side as well with that project, that latest project. And there's in between that, or coming right after that, is a marketplace for amazing products where you can use that crypto card. But to get back to the card that they're dropping here again, September 2nd, they're going to have them in Brazil. They're going to ship them out to their leaders around the world. Those leaders will help distribute the cards to their people. Anybody who has, we've got to mention, right now there's a promotion going on for this Surebet. If anybody comes in with 1,000 or higher USDT, you automatically qualify for one of those cards, right? And then after we go through the beta testing of it for a couple of weeks or so, they'll get shipped out to you. You'll have, before they get shipped to you, you have access to a virtual number. Right away, you can download the app and get started with it before the actual physical card comes as well. So that's very cool. Am I missing anything else, Preston?
Okay, I'm going to play that video of the latest edition for the crypto tokens, which is the motorcycles running with GPS. Okay, what we understand is when you purchase a token, for example, this is an example only. For example, you purchase 1,000 tokens, you get 10% market share with the motorcycles. So it's basically attaching a real world asset with these motorcycles. And they're having centers in Mexico, Brazil, and Colombia. It's thousands of motorcycles, and these are going to create revenue as well as it's going to give an incentive for helping people in other countries as well, right?
Yep.
Plus,
and the other thing I forget, excuse me, Preston, what I heard there in that message, we're coming up with a new PDF. And so we'll have a professional mandate there where he's going to talk about Surebet, where he's going to talk about the bikes, where he's going to talk about the card. It'll be all one presentation that he's going to ask us to bring the community. And so we're excited about that, right? For sure.
Okay. Let me play the video, okay?
Please. Thank you.
So it's a pretty serious operation if you can look at it with the white paper and everything. He spoke about the token being very stable. I think the token is getting stable right now. And yes, this could be your real reason to promote this ecosystem, because this could be your financial ticket to freedom, because we are entering from a small networking market to 1,000 times larger global world investor market. And you should be fortunate to be participating in this space because of the real world utility token. Other tokens we never know, they have no usage, just on talk, right? This one has solid usage, and it's going to go up in price. I believe it could go to over 100. It's my understanding estimation, but it could be anything.
Okay, so what we'll do is, I know Brother Rob there is looking to share his wisdom and insights there. We'll hear from somebody maybe you all haven't heard before. I had the pleasure of being on the call with them the first time Antonio spoke to the European leaders. We had leaders from North America there as well. And he is just, he's really got his finger on the pulse when it comes to being able to market this to the masses and more importantly, to train them and bring them along. And so we've all appreciated the videos that he shared to the group. So Brother Rob, I'll let you take 2 minutes and explain what's exciting in your world there. Okay, super. Yeah, no, for sure. And no one, I don't want to say no one, but someone who's been as close to Antonio, Brother Miguel de la Torre there down in Mexico. He's in Guadalajara. And if you had a minute or two, brother, we'd love for you to share your thoughts here on why you're so excited. And we're combining forces here to make this a global phenomenon. I mean, you see, folks, we're bringing people from all continents here of all abilities. So, Brother Miguel, go ahead. The floor is yours, my friend.
Yes. How are you? How are you first?
We're
Say
blessed.
hello to everybody.
Yeah, we're blessed indeed and highly favored. Thank you for asking on my end. And I think the rest of this community is enlightened as well. So we'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I am here. I'm here to help and to serve. Okay.
Amen.
I will try to add value. I have a digital marketing agency. I will make a funnel for this business. Okay. I will make a funnel and I will give you to everybody to help the business for everybody. Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
You will be able to invest some money for advertising, for some Facebook ads, and you will have amazing tool. Okay. I will do it for the community. Okay. For everybody. Everybody can do. Okay. This is my gift for everybody. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I will do it. I will do it. Already.
All right.
A very nice one. A very nice one. If you send me all the videos you want to appear there, if you are going to make a video or whatever, you send me, and I will make it part of this. Okay, of the funnel. Right. If somebody is going to make a video, I will ask Antonio to make another 2 or 3 videos to have a very amazing funnel. Okay, we will do it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like something you want to coordinate with Rob Buser, because he's a digital marketing powerhouse, you know. So between the two of you guys combining superpowers, Wonder Twins activate, right? So remember from the show. Okay. But awesome, folks. Thank you, Brother Miguel, for offering that to the community here too. For the people that maybe, how do you say, you can share this with anyone you know, love, and meet. It's totally optional. You don't have to tell a soul. You can just sit on the sideline and enjoy the passive residuals of 1 to 2.3% daily. However, the true money in this is in the marketing, right? Because you're leveraging your time, talent, energy, and efforts with other people. And one way that Brother Rob and Brother Miguel are talking about is using the power of technology, right? And where we're at today with that. So you're going to be able to be that little person to grow into be a powerhouse where you can get this message out to the world. Because eventually, folks, everybody's going to know about it, right? I think there'll be time coming here in the near future, whether it's a year out, maybe a little more or less, where you'll have big exchanging asking us, can we put your coin on our market, on our exchange, right? Not having to ask for money or coin with Antonio. So that's how I see it, right? This being a powerhouse coin because of the functionality of the utility token behind it. Let's see what other leaders, Crypto Bjorn's over there in Thailand. You have any final thoughts there? And we have Miss Rita too. Let's give the floor to Miss Rita. We'll get some estrogen injected into this conversation. Miss Rita, we'll ask you to unmute there. For folks that you don't know, her and Bjorn run the Norway team up there in Europe, and we're, from what I understand, what Norway does, the rest of Europe follows. So, and obviously, Brother Rob over there in the Netherlands might be able to have a friendly chat about that. But the floor is yours, Miss Frequency Lady. Thank you.
Hello, thank you. My name is Rita, and as you maybe understand, I'm working with the frequency. That's all in the universe. But 3 years ago, I have just been, I hope you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, it's very clear. Right here, your English. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. I have been working, or I've been working with health, natural health with frequency. And about 3 years ago, I get a download, I call it download, that I should start to learn crypto. And I didn't understand why. But it came many times, this download to learn about crypto. And, I have been in this for 2.5 years now, maybe. And it has been ups and downs with other company. But for the first time, I can feel, I had a lot of dreams, but I can feel that we are on a very, very good way. And, like Anthony, he helps people with the motorcycle and with everything so people can go to work, so people can have a good life anywhere in the world. And I get goosebumps when I'm talking about it. And for me, that's natural health and economic freedom is very, very necessary. We need the both to have a good health. Without money, it's not easy to eat healthy and to do good things for our body. So I just love to be in this community and to see all what we can do for ourselves first, and then after help all other people. It's amazing. So yeah.
Yeah, I got your goosebumps with you as well. So I'm feeling your frequency because I think a lot of leaders here have decided to stay the course with Antonio and finish what we started. We've had those ups and downs here, but this whole thing is coming together, folks, and that's what the leaders see. And Bjorn and I have talked about. I'm of a Scandinavian descent as well. My family is from Åland, and between Sweden and Finland, and so we have different references when it comes to shipping. And so, Crypto Bjorn, you'd like to share your thoughts there? We always talk about staying with the captain of the ship that we started this sail on. So over to you, my brother.
Yes, I'm here. This amazing opportunity. If you look what's happening now in the market, we will come with a card. This exactly this many company do. So every time you use the card, we burn, we use the Digicoin. So over time, step by step, this can go to $100. I believe this very strong that this will go to $100 over time. I don't see tomorrow, I don't see next month. And these tools Antonio do, step by step, there can be a motorcycle, there can be car, there can be apartment home, but people know. Him not speak about this thing, when I see him on motorcycle, in Norway, so many people can have the app in the telephone. They use, I don't know what the name in English, but they stay, they're not bicycle, they stay on the brett. So I've been in Norway, next every people drive with this. Every time they use this, they spend money. Here they will use the coin. So the coin will step by step, this be amazing over time. Before I know this, I believe this coin from first day. Not that they were exciting, but there were things to do this with the coin. This coin I buy, I have maybe many hundred coin people try or bring to me, but I say no. My answer is no. I have Bitcoin, I have Ethereum, or this coin here, I believe this very good option, much more option. If you buy today, you buy very cheap. If you buy Bitcoin, okay, maybe 1 year, 2 years, you double your money. Here you can double the money in couple weeks, in couple days, what people know. And if you see year, you will have many times your money back. So the option we have here, together will be very strong. Or many people not in the Zoom here, but we have many thousand people around the world, so are in this business. So we go out to the market, 9 million people. We don't know exactly the time. That can be tonight, that can be 1 week, 2 weeks. And when you buy coin, you must have a little bit time. The same if you buy the stock market, the share market, you must have time. It cannot happen to buy today or sell tomorrow. This is not the way. I not buy for a sell, I buy for a keep. I sell if I need some part. I not sell the new coins are in the market. If I need, I sell it Bitcoin, I sell a little bit Ethereum. I look into the price. If I need $1,000, I sell part of my coin. When this digital coin, I believe it go many hundred or many thousand times your money. We are not match in the market. Or this Antonio do for more. I look for more. I see him come at the new news. Some people, why we chance in the coin market, we chance from minute to minute. I can say to you, buy Bitcoin, 5 minutes later, Bitcoin go down. In the share market, the trading market, they happen in half minute many times. I buy or sell coin, not coin, but before I trade in euro or dollar, they happen very, very fast.
Okay.
No, I trading for different coins, so I know this market happen very fast. So you must chance many times. It's normal.
Okay.
Success. Yes. Okay.
Very good. All right. Thanks, Crypto Bjorn, because you bring up a good point. Mike's not here. We're talking about a community dump here. Community pump that we can plan, get with Mike. And again, it could be any day now with this release on Bitso. So we have to be vigilant. And I think maybe over the weekend might be a good time to do the first one, and we'll test it out, see how it goes. So I have the list of people from the WhatsApp group that are interested. I reposted on Telegram. And so if you want to just give a thumbs up to that, because now we're going to fill in the details as far as the time. What we'll do is we'll have a separate community there where everybody's, in there, in that Telegram group chat, in that WhatsApp group chat, and we're strategically planning our moves here to do this push, because it could be as little as $10 with trades, $50. We have to keep it small. Nobody's going to dump in like $1,000 per se, right? Because then that's going to give it too much fluctuation there. But we're trying to weed out all the people who are trying to just profit from the coin and not seeing the long vision, and so we'll look to take them out. So that to stabilize the coin, because really Antonio's left it up to us as a community. He's assured us that he'll maintain minimal liquidity, but it's up to the community to really take this coin and recognize what we have and build it from there, if that makes sense. Okay. So any other leaders want to say anything? I know there's Dr. Jerry's out there. He's amazing. Osteopath physician, has huge success. We can always call on you, Dr. Jerry, another time. We are set 47 minutes past the hour. I appreciate you being here. Some of the other leaders out there, I know Jerry Carter is here, Mr. Carter. Some of the other leaders I know have been reaching out to me on Facebook, Telegram. With that being said, folks, and you always want to get back with the person that was kind enough to think of you and get their referral link and get started, right? Because that's the only way you're going to know if this opportunity is for you or not. We don't pull or push anybody into the opportunity. None of us are owners of the company. We're just, I like to call ourselves global ambassadors. And we just see this maybe more so than other people do because of our experiences. And we know what we have here is absolutely amazing. So, but that's up to you to decide. You get a referral link, you get started, you start earning daily rewards in Surebet you heard about today. You can buy the coin outright. You can get involved in Digitalbot with the staking that's available. And then we also have the promotion on the card coming. And then there's other things coming down the road. You see it with the bikes. There's a marketplace. There's a metaverse gaming and all big things happening, folks. And so if I can leave you with this, Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, they asked him what he contributed to his success. And he said two things. One, being at the right place at the right time. And two, equally more important, it was recognizing it. And then once he recognized it, he took massive action. And that was what, everything else made up for that. Education, determination, all these other things that go into success. But recognizing where you are, that you're in the right place at the right time, and take massive action. So we'll leave that, however you decide is massive action, we'll leave it out to you. We're going to close this down here at 48 minutes past the hour. We did drop all that information there. If Preston, anybody else can just double check that in those links there, because I was copying and pasting it and it only allowed me to put 1,000 characters in at a time. So if anybody wants to just verify that, give it a thumbs up. They can. That would be great. I see content. What are we missing there? Just the Telegram group chat? Preston? Hello? Let's see here. Maybe let's just drop the Telegram in there. I don't think that's in there. Go ahead. Is that Preston?
This one, but we will see if we can post it.
Please.
I need to have it. I need to have it right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
I had it, but kind of a scroll through it. But anyway, meanwhile, I'm looking at this.
Oh, I got
The
this.
action
Yeah, you
plan
go
for-
talk. I'll put it in.
Yeah, the action plan for today is get started with the sports business, Surebet, and then purchase some digital token that will link up to the cards, and the cards will again trigger the coin, and the coin is going to trigger the digital bot and digital staking. So it's an entire ecosystem. One is going to benefit everything else. Okay.
See, the challenge I have here is I'm copying and pasting from the link there, and it's only taking one link at a time. So because we have
No,
digital.
I know. Let me put the rest of it here right now.
Yeah, please.
Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, from CoinMarketCap down.
Yeah, deck screener. I think the CoinMarketCap. Do you have it? Yeah, you
No.
have it.
Okay, so then it's just Digitalbot Global Telegram chat, Digitalbot URL, and Surebet URL.
Maybe you're
Yeah.
missing something else, but again, we don't want to confuse people with this. Totally. CoinMarketCap is here. Yeah, it's kind of a.
Yeah, folks, and we'll get that new presentation out from Antonio. We'll have it in different languages, but we're super excited about that, kind of bringing it all together. And what we'll probably do is have different leaders take different turns at reading through that, because everybody brings their sets and skills together to make this, right? We're not paid. We're not by the company. We don't draw salaries for them for running these Zooms. This is a volunteer army here that we do for the community. And anybody that ever wants to step up, you just let us know. Hey, I'd like to help out in this way, that way, the other way, whatever it may be. We always welcome the help for sure. So are we done, Preston? We can wrap this down?
We have posted it. People need to copy it immediately because if not, you got to pick it up on the next Zoom. Okay.
Zoom. Okay. Speaking of which, we'll look to have Antonio come on here. He usually doesn't jump on unless there's 100 or more. So always keep that in mind, folks. He actually likes to get on with 200 or more, but he does because his time is so limited. He does do those recordings that we post in the Telegrams and the WhatsApp groups. And the WhatsApp groups, folks, are for once you come in on the team, because from there you join a community and you can choose to join different groups there. So we always make sure we screen our community and you know, nobody's kind of sifting in where they don't belong, so to speak, right? But with the Telegram right now, the comments are off because we're keeping the message positive. We're keeping the directive that Antonio wants us to promote moving forward. And so big things are happening. We'd love for you to join, and we'll just leave it at that. So with that, folks, I appreciate everybody. Wow, we got like 6-7 leaders in here, from Miguel to Rob to North America with Preston and Richard. Bjorn's over there in Thailand. Brian is in Singapore. I don't think I missed anybody else. Did I? Nope. I think we're good there, folks. So I appreciate you jumping on, making this a super call. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end this here. And I just like to, you know, say I don't have the world behind me here. I've got a little tan going, if you can see here, being in the desert. I got a little darker hair, got a little whiter as I aged and circling around the globe for the next year here. But be the joy, the peace, the love, the happiness you want to see in this big, beautiful world. God's given us an amazing planet to experience this journey on. And so just go out there and share it with others. Smile, you know, be the first to wave, say hello, and just brighten up somebody's day. And that's what we're doing here with this amazing opportunity, this Digicoin ecosystem that we call it, with all the different benefits that come along with that. So bye for now. We'll see you on the next Zoom here that happens at 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. Dubai time, kind of the center of the world. I mean, we're all in the center of the world, depending on what part of the world you're in. You can look at it like that, right? So with that, bye for now, and ciao, arrivederci, and we wish you the best. Peace and blessings. Bye, everyone.
Different tokens on and off. But at the moment, I have the ones that I want. Okay, what we're looking at here is a trust wallet. I'm going to scroll down and show you how you manage your crypto down the bottom. See that blue, manage crypto? That's how I turn the different tokens on and off. But at the moment, I have the ones that I want. See where it says all networks? I can click on all networks and just say choose just Polygon. And then those blue buttons I can turn off and on whichever tokens I want. If I go all networks, it's going to show all the tokens that I've chosen. I can hide all the other ones. So at the moment, I've got Bitcoin, USDT, XRP, Polygon for gas, Bitcoin, and I should have DGC. I don't know if I want you to see how many DGC I have. That's confidential, all right? Oh, I don't mind. 22 million.
That's motivation.
Yeah, big time, yeah. So if I wanted to buy some DGC, I've already got some Polygon there. If I didn't have it, I would have to send myself some USDT Polygon. I've already got some. Okay. I also need a little bit of Polygon gas. $1 is usually lasts you forever because it's in the pennies, right? So I'm going to swap some USDT Polygon for, I've been buying a little bit each day anyway, and I'm going to go swap. And then that you can choose the arrows there can reverse the direction. I can choose which tokens by doing that little arrow. Do that. That little arrow there shows me which tokens I can choose. So I've chosen that one. The bottom arrow but next to POL allows me to choose the destination, which is going to be, I don't want that one. And I've already got DGC up there as a common one. If I didn't have that, I would just look through the list and choose it. All right. So let's do $40. 83,000, that's not bad.
Not bad at all.
If I wanted to find out the price that it's giving me, I would take 40 and divide by 83,116. It would give me, I'm guessing it's about 0.0038 or something like that. 0.00038. Then I go continue. Confirm swap. Voila. Usually it doesn't take long to swap it, but it usually takes a half hour, an hour for it to actually appear in the balance. So if I want to get out of there and come back and check on it, let's go back to my home page and I look at my DGC and I look at my history right there. There's the swap. If I want to check on its progress, bing, completed. There we go. So there should be 83,000 more DGC in my balance. It doesn't always show up in the balance right away. I think usually I have to close Trust Wallet and come back in to see it in the balance. I should have written down what the balance was, right? 40 divided by 83,116.
So that's super
Oh,
simple.
wow, look at that.
Yeah.
0.0048. That's the highest it's been in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Creeping up there.
But what that means is people are getting less and less for their money at the moment because it's going up. So that's why I sent out an email to everybody saying, hey, I showed them that graph of it, chart of it going up and saying, hey, don't sit around. It's going up. Every day you wait, it's costing you more. Mind you, if it gets to $1, it doesn't really matter, but.
Right.
All righty. Any questions there?
What about purchasing it from the DEX? Isn't there a way to